Alright guys, this is Zach, aka Packer Laker Fan 4. We made a video in almost 2 years I think, so we're going to do an update. All the snakes from the last rack are done, they're gone. I got laid off so I had to sell them all off. This is a new rack, new snakes, new setup, and also a new house. This is my reptile room. Small room, it's not really it doubles as my spare bedroom. So we're going to go ahead and start with my snakes. This video quality for some reason sucks. It's the same camera I used to make my last video, but for some reason I'm having some issues with it today. So I apologize. I'll post it on YouTube, and then once I get my my good camera, I'll go ahead and do an update video of better quality. I want to first of all say thanks to anybody who subscribed or left comments on my last video, and to all the douchebags that just kept repeating themselves because they didn't have anything else better to do about me keeping snakes on pine. Basically y'all can fuck off because I ain't worried about it. Never had a snake die. There's no snakes on pine right now. Most of them are on sandy chips, but some king snakes still are kept on pine if I run out of sandy chips. So if you're interested in talk shit on that, hit the back button, don't watch, whatever. I'm not really that worried about your shit. So here we go. First of all is a desert cow king. Not bad looking snake. There he is. He's in his water dish. If you can't see him, I'm sorry. The lighting in here and the video quality sucks. This is a speckled king snake. I'll go ahead and get her out for y'all. She's kind of pissy, as you can see, but we'll go ahead and we'll get her out. She didn't come out and bite me first, which she will. We'll just go ahead and do a shot of her. She was a friend of mine, so obviously if some of you watched my last video, she was a friend of mine. He actually couldn't take care of her anymore, so I actually bought a bunch of his snakes from him, and she was one of them, or he was one of them. I think it's a male. We're getting some. I mean, she was damn near dead just from starvation. So we'll get a meal. We've been beefing her up, not overfeeding her. You know, we have been feeding her on and off, and just trying to not feed her too fast and get weight back on her. So, but she's doing good. There she is. It's amazing what heat and some food will do for a snake, honestly. This is another one of my buddy's snakes. This is a big Florida King female. She's eating small rats. She was also really skinny and really hungry when I got her, so there she is. She'll be breeding next year. I'll get a Florida King male in, or another type of king snake male in to breed with her. In here, I'm not even going to get her out. Just an aberrant black and white cow. Y'all have seen her before. She's aggressive and she's hungry. So that's her. In here is an albino bull snake, or gopher snake, whatever you want to call him. And he's actually halfway through his hide. He's a male. I'm going to be getting the female here pretty soon, and we're going to try to do some bull snake breedings or gopher snake breedings, once again, whatever you call them, this colubrid season. I'll probably just get a female, maybe a normal, or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet what we're going to do with them. But there he is. I really like the albinos. They're really cool looking. Then we'll go to my ball pythons. This is a pastel female het orange ghost. One thing that pisses me off, the more videos I watch on YouTube on the ball pythons, is everybody gets their snake out and says how the camera doesn't catch its colors and how beautiful it is in person, and it's one of the nicest pastels or nicest spiders, or it's the brightest pastel they've ever seen, or it's one of the spiders with the highest white sides or whatever. No, these people need to stop acting like they're fucking Ralph Davis or Brian Barczyk and just say, hey, this is my normal pastel. It looks like any other pastel, and this is my spider, and its sides are just as high wide as any other fucking spider. So that's just something that gets on my nerves when people constantly go over and over the same thing, and say the same thing that everybody else does about their snake. This is my spider. He has extremely high white sides, and he's one of the nicest spiders I've ever seen. No. You obviously haven't seen many spiders, because I've seen 1,000 snakes that look just like yours. So I'm not going to do that kind of stupid shit. This is a male bumblebee. It's feeding day for all these snakes, so they're all pretty hungry. But there he is. don't know if I said or not, but that female I just showed you is head orange ghost. And this is just a regular bumblebee. So, and next of all, we have a normal female het pied. And she's kind of pissy, but there she is, just a normal female. She is het pied. I cannot be able to do anything with her for a year or so though, until she gets up to size. That's just normal prairie king snake, you know. In here is just a normal female leopard gecko, and I haven't really gotten into the leopard geckos yet. I'm getting ready to. I'm kind of getting into them more and more. So if anybody has any ideas or suggestions on what I should breed these two with when they're up to size, to like what male morph I should breed, please make a suggestion, or tell me. This is a female blazing blizzard. God, this video quality is horrible. Female blazing blizzard. I haven't gotten a male yet. I'll be getting one as soon as I can. And once I get them all up to size, I'll be breeding. I've never bred leopard geckos. So once again, if you guys can, kind of maybe a suggestion on what male I should get, what kind of morph I should get for a male, to breed these two with, I'd really appreciate that. Or maybe somebody could do a video on just breeding leopard geckos in general, since I haven't really dealt with it too much. So we'll put her back in. And that's everything I have for now. Like I said, I've just been back in the hobby a few months. This thing right here is called an airwick. It makes it smell amazing in here all the time. Very rarely can you smell the rats or the mice or even the snake shit. So I love them things. Up there is just a regular pregnant mouse. In here are my rats. And basically the rats it's a 5-tub rat rack, normal design. I feed Missouri rat food. It's a half-inch mesh. And then these are the water bottles. In here you have the rats. There's a little female. In there is my big Siamese breeder male, and 2 other females. So, and one thing that kind of bugs me as well is, people treat their rats kind of shitty. They throw them around and they just put them in these nasty ass tubs. My tubs, I use pine. Tubs are always clean, and they always got stuff in here that, the rats, I don't know if they play or not, but they do enjoy chewing on this stuff and running through it. I think it just kind of gives them a more enjoyable life. And that's just me. People probably talk shit on that, but to me these guys are pretty important because they save me a lot of money. The babies they produce feed my snakes, and therefore I'm not spending a ton of money on rats and mice and feeders. So I try to treat these guys fairly well most of the time. I don't pick them up by the tail and launch them around. Most of them are hand tame. Some of them will nip, so I just pick them up by the tails. But I try to treat them halfway. I try to treat them as decent as I can. And they have a pretty easy life here. In here, there's just some more rats. 3, and I keep 3 females to 1 male in all of them. This one right there, the little gray one's the little gray face is the male in this grump bunch. So, and this one's pretty cute too. She's one of my favorites. This little female right here is one of my favorites. That one's mean. That female right there, that curly tail, that curly haired, she didn't like it very much. So I'll put them back, and they got the same thing. It's kind of it's just a cheap cardboard hide, or a cheap piece of cardboard that we got out of a pots and pan box. Any cardboard or anything like that, I do keep, especially for the rats. There's a nice little female. I'm pretty sure I have a pregnant female in here. I'm not sure, but there they are. They're all back there in the corner. This is a group that they're not the nicest bunch of rats that I've ever seen. So I do have to kind of pick them up by the tail sometime, and they will nip the hell out of you. So those are the only ones I don't really pick up with my hands. I pick them by the tail and kind of throw them around. But that's my rat rack. So thanks anybody for subscribing or watching. And people have been subscribing and watching my videos. I'm going to shut the blinds now. Subscribing and watching my videos, and even comment on my video. That first video I have, I hadn't made one for about 2 years. There's been some fairly recent comments. I appreciate that. Hope you guys enjoyed the update. And once I get my good camera out of storage, I'll go ahead and I'll make a better video for you. Alright? Thanks, and have a good one.